Hi, today I'm going to do an unboxing and review of this Moon Lence 8-person fold-up tent. So I'm going to take it out of the box, show you what's in there, put it around, then probably stop, get everything organized, kind of figure it out, and then take up with the next part. So first, cut open the tape. There's a cardboard. Comes in a nice carrying bag. That's that side. Just gets straps. Has adjustable straps, so you can strap it together and then tighten it down. It's pretty cool. Scissors. Zipper. There's a bag of tent stakes to hold it down. There's a bag of poles. Let's see what they look like. Okay. There's poles. These are marked with red, so there's probably going to be a corresponding area on the tent that's marked with red to show you where those go. But let's see what that's about. And these are marked yellow. Those. Here is most likely 10. Open this up a little bit. What else? Here's some gray. This could be a rain cover, maybe, or a floor. Here's another smaller piece. And there's another piece. Yeah, we can figure out what those are. The tent. Oh, there's another square. Figure out that. There's some instructions on the inside of the bag, so that's helpful. See how much we need those. Okay. Let's see what we got. Open it up here. Pretty long. Okay, so that's the first part. Let me get organized and then we'll be back for part 2. Okay, now we're going to have everything laid out. I checked out the instructions, and we're going to do the red poles first. The red poles are longer than the yellow poles, so they crisscross in the red holders. And you can see the top of the tent. So there's one, there's sort of like a square, and the red poles go from one side to the other, and this side to the other. So we'll see how that goes. Hi everyone. Okay, so when last we left, I was putting in the poles, the red poles in the middle. So I went ahead and finished it, thinking it would be better to just show it built than me trying to put the poles through all the little pole tracks. So here's what you end up with. And I measured it. It's just shy of 20 feet long. go. I have it tied off in a couple places. That's one thing about this tent. If you have a smaller tent, it just sort of pops up. If it's not really windy, you don't need to worry about stakes and tying things down. But this one, unless you have these tied off, these yellow poles will flop all over the place. I was trying to put it together and they fell inward. So yeah, you need to tie those off, but once you do, it's pretty secure. It has some good tie downs actually all around. I didn't tie them all down because it wasn't all that windy today. So here's another one. So here's the red poles, and these are what I was feeding through here, and they crisscross at the top. So when you start out, you'll have this part with the gray doors laying flat. You feed this poles through an X. What I didn't notice, there's a little, there's sort of a loop up on top, and you should loop both poles through. That keeps this up. I only looped one through, so I used one of the bag ties to tie it off. So it works. Next time I build it, I'll know. Let's see, what else? Here's the second yellow pole. There's the tie down. If you're on sand or something, make sure you bring some rocks, because you need to have those stakes down pretty good. They're in the corners. Here's one. Here's the door. I have the doors up to get some air back through there. With all the doors down and everything closed, it gets pretty toasty inside, which is good at night. Okay. So here's the... And then let me go in, do the other one. Okay. So now we have the second door. Zippers seem pretty good so far. Okay. So here's the interior. Let me go back. And it does, just like they say, when you build this, you're actually building 3 tents. So 2 little tents go inside. It kind of had me a little bit confused. But once you figure it out, it's not so bad. There's a red loop and a red hook on the inside of the tent, and they match up. As long as you start off like that, you're okay. Then you just work your way around. So those other 2, they just sort of hang off these loops. So you hang your tent. And that's what creates, so that's what creates one of the rooms. And then they do the other one. Same thing, they hold here. So this is like the second inner tent. Now you do see the bottoms, you have to put them around. They could probably go here on the hook, but I just put them around this floor thing. And on when you tie it off on the other side, the end of this inner tent has to match up with the end of the outer tent. And there's a hook there in the middle to keep the middle, you know, kind of keep it in shape. Let's see. Okay, here's the door. And so we have a queen size air mattress, just to show you how big it is. And if you could shove it over, if you have some people that don't have an air mattress, if you push it over, so there's plenty of room for a sleeping bag or a smaller air mattress. Here's some pockets. So we have a light here. Here's some mesh for ventilation, and then outside there's, it does come out so you can get some air. Let's see. You can put the door the whole way down, and these things will go in these loops to keep it. Let's see, what else? Here's a floor. It's like the third piece. So you'll have this, the tent, the big outer part. Then you'll have these 2 inner parts, and then this is the floor. So you put it down and just put it around around the loops. I'm not sure I got it exactly right because there is a little gap. I couldn't figure out what these things were for. Almost like there should be a hook here, because on the inside, to keep the door down, you use those. So it almost looks like there should be something there, but it's not a big deal. The floor does keeps its shape pretty well from the 4 things in the corner. Again, you can zipper this up. Oh yeah, then you'll have one, almost forgot, one little piece. I was wondering what this was, but it goes, you can see it up in the ceiling. So it connects here and it keeps the doors pulled, just adds some more stability. And it can be a shelf. And there's some ventilation up on top with a hook here for hanging. So, and the other side, let the door down to keep the second door down. There's like a rain flap here to cover up the zipper. Just have to make sure you don't zip it over it. Some Velcro in case your zipper would go. It's still not worthless. You can Velcro the door closed. Did that twice. And there you go. Let me see if I can get another shot of it. Of the Moon Lence 8-person fold-up tent. Hope you like it if you bought it. The first time you put it together, since you don't know what everything is, it was a little painful, but I'm pretty sure the next time I put it together, it'll take me half the time. It helps if you have 2 people also, because when you're fitting these things, one person can be putting one. These are little keys that go up inside the tent. So, and they kept popping out on me when I put a little tension on it. So someone can actually hold that in while you form it into its arc and put it in on the other side. So you can do it yourself, but it'll go a lot quicker and easier with 2 people. So it's pretty tall. I like the look of it too, good colors. So, okay, well, yeah, hope you enjoy it.